That's the thing with shame is once it's exposed too, it loses its power, you
Yes.
know? And we
Yes.
all carry that. And I had Tim Fletcher on and I asked him one time, like, why do we carry that shame? That just doesn't seem to make sense, right? It should be the abuser that carries the shame. And he said something real profound, and I feel that it's true. I know it's true in my life. And that is, it's the beliefs that we have about ourselves.
Mhm.
That's what
Mhm.
causes the shame. And I stopped and I thought about it for a minute and I thought, you know what, he's right. Because in my life, I carried so much deep shame that nobody knew what was going on
Mhm.
because for some reason everything was my fault. It was me. I was the problem. And so I
Mhm.
certainly didn't want that out there. But as
Mhm.
as I've walked through on my healing journey,
Mhm.
I don't have shame very much at all. And when it pops up, it does make me question, like, why is that popping up? What's going on?
Yeah.
Because I don't have the same beliefs I did about myself.
Mhm. I also heard very powerful and for me eye-opening, let's say, theory or opinion on why do you carry the shame. And mm, we're very empathetic people, and that's why we get in this situation because
Yes.
we can empathize with their hurt part, with their wounds. We understand
Mhm.
why they did it, and we overstretch ourselves for empathizing with
Right.
their behavior. So the shame you walk away with is not your shame, but their shame. And you kind of, with the extended empathy, carry their shame for what they do because all that shame is actually projected shame. I'm not lovable. I'm not good
Mhm.
enough. I'm not, because they're the insecure one. They're the
True.
one trying to mask and hide the insecurities by the game of power and control. So that is very, very empowering itself because you realize, like, it's not my shame. I don't have to hold on to it. I can just drop it, and what stays is me. Like, I am
Right.
lovable, I am whole. It wasn't mine. So I love that, and it really helped me to shake some of those layers of the
Right.
shame. Yeah.
Right. I know the impasse, it is difficult, and we do have to
Mhm.
be careful because we do take on other people's
Mhm.
stuff, and,
Mhm.
it can be really overwhelming, and, I yeah, and I have to be very, very careful of that myself. I totally get that, yeah.
Mhm.
And that makes some sense too because it's
Mhm.
true, narcissists are very insecure. They come across as very confident and sure of themselves, but they're not. They are if we were inside their heads, we would be quite scared at what
Yeah.
they think of themselves and what they
Yeah.
believe about themselves. It's not a positive
Mhm.
it's not the way they're putting themselves out there for sure.
Mhm.
Absolutely.